how to be moral without becoming judgmental. During our day-to-day life, we need to make moral distinctions. We need to be able to decide which actions are moral and which are not. And that way we can act responsibly. Otherwise, we may become worse than animals, for we might fulfill our immoral desires using our advanced human intelligence and thus behave in depraved ways. Simultaneously, while we make moral distinctions, we need to avoid developing a judgmental disposition. Now, we usually become judgmental when we label people by equating their activity with their identity. For example, if someone eats meat, we might condemn them to be meat eaters, without considering that they might have many other virtues. To reduce people's identity to their activity reflects spiritual ignorance. Whatever be anyone's activity, every person is a part of God. Every person is has a spark of divinity within them. As the Bhagavad-gita declares, and to be able to see their essential spirituality is the test of our knowledge. It is knowledge in the mode of goodness. But if we look only at their activity and reduce their identity to their activity, then we are exhibiting knowledge in the mode of ignorance, wherein we equate one aspect of reality with all of reality. Yattu kritsnavade kasmin karye sattama haitukam atatvartho dalpam cha tattamasamudaharatam. That's knowledge in the mode of ignorance. And sarvabhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayam ikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tadjnanam vidya satvikam. So knowledge in goodness is to see how everybody is spiritually equal. So when we see that people's activities are temporary and changeable, whereas their spiritual identity is eternal, then we can appreciate their intrinsic worth, and we can come up with resourcefully come up with means to activate their spirituality. Now, as they access non-material enrichment through spiritual growth, then they may themselves give up the immoral activities that they were doing earlier. And all this wouldn't be possible if we had labeled them. Therefore, to be able to distinguish between various activities, to discern the nature of various activities is morality. To distinguish between the moral activity and identity is spirituality.